Normally week 2, you see more starters out there. Maybe you get a little bit more of a feel of what regular season action is going to look like. That wasn't the case for a lot of NFL teams across this weekend, certainly not in the game between the Titans and the Buccaneers. We didn't see Ryan Tannehill on one side for Tennessee. We certainly did not see Tom Brady for the Buccaneers. So, Joe P., as you're evaluating what you see on the gridiron, a lot of reserves, players trying to earn that playing time, does it affect how you view a 2022 NFL season at all?
Well, a bit, because it's always good to get a look at especially some of the rookies. And in this particular game, you got another look at Malik Willis. So Malik Willis was the talent that going into last year's draft, I thought was the best raw quarterback prospect you had. A guy who had an incredible arm, incredible athleticism, speed, physicality when he ran the football. And you've seen that now not once, but twice this preseason. And I know Ryan Tannehill is getting paid a lot of money. I hear all that noise, but Malik Willis era is going to start, I think, a little sooner than people realize in Tennessee. And I think a team like the Giants, who passed on him not once but twice in the second round, are going to be really ruining the day when they did that. And I talked about it yesterday on FST here on Sunday morning that, they're going into another year of Daniel Jones when they could have selected Malik Willis and maybe had a pivot point at some point in this season already. And you're watching him right now not only break down defenses, but throw some good balls as well. He can press the ball downfield, but it's that athleticism, it's that extending of plays and running out there in space. What do you have, 42 yards rushing in the limited time he played this week, right? I mean, that was crazy to see, and it makes you wonder what's the upside for this guy. And it feels a lot like when you had young, raw Josh Allen a few years ago for the Buffalo Bills, who was the same kind of thing, right? It was the same situation. This guy's raw, he's got a great arm, he can really move around, bigger guy, but, he's got to learn some finer points. Well, you could teach the finer points. I can't teach you to do what he does. And to another credit too, Kenny Pickett, who was selected before him. Kenny Pickett looked really solid too. And I keep telling everybody, look, this Mitchell Trubisky experiment might not even make it to week 1. It's very possible. And I was the guy last year people were laughing at when I said August 1st, I was talking about Mac Jones is going to be the week 1 starter for the Patriots, and they're never going to look back. And people said I was nuts. I was crazy. Well, guess what? He was the best rookie quarterback last year, and he played every single game. This year, it would not shock me if that same thing happened in Pittsburgh. Now, you're seeing a couple other important things here. Kenny Pickett, once again, I think people were concerned because of the age, right? 24 years old, a little bit older of a rookie. I understand that. It took him a while to get it, but he got it. So let's not kill the kid for getting it later. Let's reward him for getting it at some point. And I think you're going to see that transition earlier. And that's good for the values of guys like George Pickens. It's good for Deontay Johnson. It's good for Pat Freiermuth. It's good for Najee Harris and this offense as a whole, because this offense was extremely limited last year when you looked at what Ben Roethlisberger was unable to do in terms of pushing the football. He had the quickest release of any quarterback. That was only because he didn't want to get hit and the arm wasn't what it used to be. So look, Kenny Pickett gives this offense a chance, believe it or not, to be better. And I think it's going to be sooner than later.